So, I want to talk about traffic. How's the traffic where you guys are from? Because in Florida, you have a mix of people that came from all different states, and pretty much every different state you go to has their own little style of driving, their own little habits. Then you come to Florida, and all these people that came to Florida from all these different states are trying to blend their habits and styles together, and it doesn't really work. And you combine that with the people who aren't paying attention, you get all the old people, nothing against the old people, but there's quite a few of them that are still driving that really can't handle a vehicle. Unfortunately, in Florida, you can still mail in for a driver's license renewal, and while that's convenient, I do think that there should be some kind of age restriction on that, because honestly, if you're 95 years old and you're still mailing in for your driver's license and haven't had your hearing checked or eyes checked or anything and have nothing to help you out, you're quite on your way to becoming a danger to everybody else. Especially when you got like the motorcycles and stuff in here and they can't even see them. Riding a motorcycle around here, very dangerous. Nobody pays attention to them. The lights usually aren't too bad, but there's always so many people on the road that it just makes traffic heavy. Lucky this area isn't too bad right now, but some of the other areas I've been to today, cars as far as the eye can see, and they're all packed in together. And of course, they don't want to go the speed limit either. They want to drive about 15 miles per hour under the speed limit. They freak out if it rains. Oh my gosh, if you see the slightest bit of snow in Florida, just a sleet, which it can sleet down here, it's done before. I don't know if you guys know this, but like down here in Florida, sometimes when you're around the Tampa Bay area, Orlando area, or pretty much anywhere north of that, it can get down into the high 20s every once in a while. So it gets pretty cold here sometimes. Not freezing like up north where I'm from, but it does get a lot colder here than people think it does. And when it gets down that low, even when it hits 50 degrees here, people dress up like Eskimos down here. It's kind of funny, actually. You get these guys from up north that are just sitting here like, okay, this is nothing. Then you look over at the other person who was born in Florida, and they got like almost a freaking parka on because they're so cold. Then if it sleets, they don't know how to handle it. They freak out. Speed limits aren't too bad around here though. Most of the time you're looking at 45 miles an hour or better for most roads. Only a few areas where you actually hit like a 30 or 35 or slower. Time is kind of nice, because if you come out late night when I'm usually out, because I'm kind of nocturnal, the traffic gets very light everywhere you go for the most part. Every once in a while you'll have a night where it's unusually heavy traffic for nighttime, but most of the time. Clear roads, nobody around. Plenty of space. Wish it was like that more often down here. This state's population, I think they said, like, when I was looking at some statistics online, they said something about it goes up like 100,000 people a year. That's ridiculous. We're already over 18 million people just in this state. This is not a big state. There's not room for 20 million plus, and we're filling that up very, very quickly. Everybody wants to move down to Florida. Can't really say I blame them, though. I mean, while stuff like the traffic sucks and everything, but there's quite a few people that have a little bit of an attitude problem in general. You look at somebody for even half a second, and they're, well, what are you looking at? And they get all pissed off at you. So, it's not all that great as far as that stuff goes, but it's kind of expensive in some ways. It's not real bad. I've known some other areas that cost a lot more up north, but not that many places. You pay to live by the water down here, especially. The economy did drop the cost a bit, though. That was kind of nice. But the beach is nice. Clearwater Beach, where I live. It's pretty close to my house. You can drive there in no time flat. The beach has been rated like top 4th in the Gulf of Mexico, and it's the 2nd top beach in the state. And it's like top 7 or something in the United States. Pretty good little place. Pier 60. A lot of stuff to do out there. They got all the night shows out there, the street performers that go out there and do little shows for tips, basically. Usually you can find some kind of live music getting played out there on a little stage that they got set up. They got these big inflatable slides that kids can go play on that are just huge. They must be like 30 feet tall. Then they got those trampolines that have the little bungee cord things above them to bounce you extra high and spin you around and stuff. They got people that dance with fire out on the beach. They got all the people who bring all their stuff out there to sell them on the pier. A little market out there. You buy all kinds of stuff from there. Then you got the beach walk. Fun little spot to go. Nice soft white sand. Right across you got the Clearwater Marina and the Clearwater Marine Aquarium. You got Beach Game Land, which is an arcade. All kinds of stuff over there. You can rent boats and go out on dolphin tours and jet skis and cruises. You got parasailing. I've always wanted to do that. I haven't got a chance to do that yet. Should be pretty interesting. I'm not doing the free drop though. They got this thing, it's kind of crazy, where when they're reeling you in, they get you down to like, I don't know, 50 feet or something. And then you just pull this little ripcord and it drops you out of the harness. And you free fall the rest of the way into the water. It's kind of a at your own risk thing to do it. You gotta sign like a little slip that says you wanted to do it. That's just crazy. I ain't doing that. I'll let them just reel me back into the boat. They go pretty fast out there, though. You can always see them speeding by. Then you got the little pirate ship out there. It goes out and they got it's a pirate ship party boat thing. pretty cool. I'm gonna have to go out there and make a video sometime. Clearwater Beach. Show you guys what's up. If we're lucky, maybe I'll be able to catch some dolphins out there, or maybe some sharks that are doing a feeding frenzy off the end of the pier, or out by the fishing pier. They usually don't come in too close to where people swim or anything. I'm still kind of cautious as far as how far out I'll actually go, because Clearwater Beach, they don't have shark nets or anything, so there's nothing to really stop them from coming into the beach. They just usually don't. Dolphins will come in pretty close sometimes. You can almost play with them. Almost. I don't actually know how they would respond to somebody getting too close to them. They always come up to the boats, but that's when you're in a boat. A little bit different. Cops are everywhere today. There's a sheriff off to the left. There's one back down the other road down there, and I've seen a few others all around the different intersections. I think they're trying to just finish off the year good, because starting about a month ago they started getting really bad out. Stopping people for everything. Give you the smallest little thing, they're going to pull you over for most of the time out here. Why are you people driving so slow? There's a critical intervention services car in the other direction. They're like just a rent-a-cop on steroids. But when you look at their uniform and how they present themselves, they're kind of like a cross between military and police. They're a little bit more hardcore than the police as far as how they look and how they behave, but yet they're not quite as hardcore as the military is at the same time. They do have an anti-terrorism division, though, that is pretty sweet. They don't play around. Go, 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 go. Try and make this light. Alright, well, I gotta take the camera down. It's about to get really rough up ahead. This road just has not really been maintained since they built it, I don't think. So, time to stop the video before the camera falls. See y'all later.